Happy Aloha Friday, everyone. Going into the options expiration session for the month of September, stocks did overall well on Thursday. The NASDAQ was up once again, only up 0.15%. And as you can see, it didn't open higher, or close, excuse me, higher than where it opened, but still, volume was above average on an up day, and that continues the trend of above average volume on the up days, and that is excellent, a continued good showing. The Russell 2000 was only down 0.16%. Overall, as you can see, the uptrend is very clearly strong, and as you can see, it's super strong, both above the 50, 5, 10, 20, and all both. Like, that's only two all moving average, even the 200. So we're just in an uptrend around the board. New York Stock Exchange down only 0.33%. The Dow Jones Industrial Average only down 0.26% today, and then the S&P 500 was only down 0.18% on volume below the day before on the Dow Jones Industrial Average, New York Stock Exchange, and S&P 500. So a constructive pullback for those indexes, and while an up session came with the NASDAQ on above average volume, well above average volume. So overall pretty good. And once again, underneath, we got stocks breaking out. We got Leader VRX breaking out. Look at Southwest Airlines breaking out on heavier volume. EGAN looks like it wants to move again. You got Oracle making a move over the 200-day moving average. You have TIBX making a move off the 50-day moving average. You have TNP breaking out today. You had Tesla breaking out today. I hope everybody set their buy stops slightly above the recent highs. Sadly for me, since I'm so low with cash, I was not able to get the breakout in Tesla today. It was notified by one of our subscribers yesterday in the comment section, reminded me to go ahead and put the buy stop in after an AEGR sell. However, I was too busy today to decide to wake up at 3:30 in the freaking morning to go ahead and do that. Cost me a little bit of money because the buy would have been slightly above the 171 level, and Tesla works. So you got these breakouts that are working everywhere, and then you got some stocks off the lows like SSNI. Look at Perry building out a beautiful base off the lows. If the BOP would have surged higher today than the day before, PERY definitely would have been a new long signal. The accumulation in this stock, as it's making a base following the previous accumulation off the previous lows in March and May, just confirms that this stock wants to go higher. If the market wants to throw it back, then so be it. And remember those big, huge one-day volume surges I've been talking about? They continue. Look at CMO today, and then look at SASR. So we're still getting these huge, huge, huge volume up days, and that is good to see. So things look great. Not everywhere, though. INVN is closing below the 20-day moving average on very heavy volume. Big volume reversal or not, it doesn't matter. It's heavy volume closed below the 20-day moving average on a day where the market wasn't that weak. That is a 25% sell. And LGF is a special case because on the chart alone, I wouldn't have sold this with it being so close to the 50-day moving average. However, there is a combo of the stock failing the 10-day moving average on heavy volume and then failing the 20-day moving average and the intraday low of the original 10-day moving average fail on heavier volume. So back-to-back heavier volume days below the 50-day, below the 10 and 20-day moving average and volume increasing. Not good. So LGF's 25% sell. And the cash that I have on left currently is going to go in a new long position, SCTY. SCTY, after getting a huge accumulation day on the 10th, consolidated sideways extremely perfectly, I guess you could say. Extremely perfect sideways consolidation. Now breaking above the 50-day moving average on heavy volume. That's going to be 2% in both accounts. I do not have that kind of capital left. So with there being 3 new longs tonight, I'm going to go 1% in my account on SCTY. However, it's a 2-in-2 signal. Also, Shutterstock, another higher quality CanSlim quality stock. SCTY, by the way, is not. However, Elon Musk is in charge, so to me, it makes it better than a CanSlim quality stock. SSTK, as you can see, coming right off the 10-day moving average and right near the 50-day moving average. After trading back below it, shaking us out of, I think it was this day right here that one of these days shook us out of our entire, maybe it was this day, I can't remember, but whatever day SSTK shook us all out of, it has regained the 50-day moving average on heavier volume, consolidated sideways nicely for 2 days, moved higher again on heavier volume for 2 days in a row. Now after another one-day pullback, appears to be bouncing right off the pivot point area of this recent breakout move. doing so off the 10-day moving average, producing a pocket pivot point buy signal. That also is 2 and 2%. However, since my account is so tiny with cash left on hand, it's going to be 1%. So 2% SCTY in both accounts, 2% SSTK. And also RNA is a new long. It's a biotech stock, and it's a new issue, which means I could see some explosive moves coming in this stock, especially with the current sales actually showing some decent growth. And RNA, as you can see here, is a $24 stock. It's not like we're dealing with a $2 or $3 pure speculative biotech play. This is a new issue that's actually worth something, and clearly there's some accumulation going on from the September lows, and especially now watching the BOP in volume surge with that move in price. So that's only going to be 2% in the risk account, 0% in the non-risk account. That's going to be like less than 0.5% with the remaining cash that I have. It's going to be a very tiny position. But once again, my commissions are low, and I have enough account capital that it'll be worth it if it works. Okay, everyone, have a wonderful Aloha Friday and a wonderful upcoming weekend. I'll see you again tomorrow morning.